S-Factor 12 is the 12th rendition of Mexico's largest Smash tournament, and is also a massive event for various other games too, like Rivals of Ether 2, Street Fighter 6, and more. Going into this, I was excited to test myself and see how I would do at my first S-Tier event since coming back to Smash. What about S-Factor is special to you?
The passion, amazing. They love the Smash, they love the players. When the crowd cheer to vouch the players, you want to see everything about this event. It's born to passion.
Hello, I'm here at S-Factor 12, where I'm about to play my pool. I'm feeling pretty good. I got a few hours of practice earlier, everything's going pretty well. Overall, the main thing I'm thinking about is pretty unusual cool characters in my pool. I feel like maybe a Luigi, Batman, or something that goes well, and yeah.
My first match of the tournament is against Neo and Amber, a Mexican Sephiroth. Don't know anything about them, but I feel good about this matchup just in general, so everything should be fine if I play well. My second match of the tournament is against Player-33, a Mexican Inkling. I used to be really bad at this matchup, and Inkling's invincible bear, low profiling dashes, and strong grab game have made this a hard matchup for Falcon historically, but I've made a lot of recent improvements playing it more at mid-range and playing it very passively. So let's see how that goes. With that win out of the way, I've now entered best of 5 territory for the rest of the tournament. And my next set is against the Harris's Diddy, a local commentator here. I'm honestly not great in this matchup.
Just trying to overextend over the line, but he's gonna ping with his life!
But if my edge guards are on point and I can get enough reads in neutral, I can compensate for how hard getting clean hits against Diddy can be at times. Feels like I played pretty well that set. And with that, I'm one win away from making it out my pool in Winners Bracket. My final match is against Chaz, a Mexican Joker and Pokemon trainer. I originally took notes to prepare for Aang in this part of the bracket as he's Mexico's best Toon Link, but he couldn't make it to the event and now I get a surprise matchup to contend with. One more win, and I'm in Phase 2.
Yes! Mexican competitor against Fatality, an insane competitor that has been going round for a lot of time. He is the people's champion, as we have called, and it has had a really tough beginning. Let's go right there.
Oh! 3-on-1, my friend, right now, since start, our man Fatality, but still, oh my god, the Falcon is his best. He's just doing around 45, 57% already, but oh my god, he's already all around the map, just trying to do his best on an amazing charge. Yeah, he's just
Want to go out, want to push it, once again to
way to push it to survive before going for the attack. And there we go. Barely, he's still alive. Oh my god! It's good enough to maybe see a good attack. And so far so good. Exactly, he's doing an onslaught of damage. Nice.
Yeah,
That trade was exquisite, my friend. Just suddenly a Charizard is in front of him. He's so close.
and turn things around seismic.
Oh!
Wait, trying to go with a flamethrower to force that's been putting it out.
The Charizard, the big bat, the big damage, the big guns upstairs.
Cuidado, this will put Charizard in a
Overall, I was able to win my pool pretty cleanly, so I feel like I'm playing solid for the most part. I gotta play Honor in a little bit, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna work. To be honest, my main thing is I feel like I'm not the worst at the matchup, but I don't really have a game plan that feels super consistent yet. So we're gonna try some stuff out and see what happens.
My first match of Phase 2 is against Anna and Steve. Falcon vs. Steve is hard but not hopeless, but I feel like I have a lot of room for improvement in it. Sometimes I body strong Steves, and sometimes I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. Here goes nothing.
Es para volver porque Falcon sabemos que los bloques de madera puede, pero muchos no los puede romper y eso es todo lo que yo aporto a la mesa con este personaje. Otra vez puede ser suficiente, ¿no? La mesa de crafteo. La mesa de crafteo más debería decir, ¿verdad? A ver ahora el intento de Jun que casi las ha sacado. Fatality está teniendo esas dificultades para seguir al ritmo de este tipo. No tiene salto, tiene que volver. Hay bloquecitos, se va con un bloquecito. Y se llega, o sea, por eso que no llega si está el bloque. Cuando eso pasa definitivamente es porque los Steves están con mucha confianza y no tiene materiales. Crafteo, eso es exactamente lo que hay que hacer con Steve y ahora no tiene los materiales suficientes para generar otra, así que esto es puras armas de... mentira, apareció cualquier botón que vos quieras.
Sí, no, cuidado porque la verdad Oni se siente bastante cómodo, ni siquiera le está dejando la back muy complicado.
¡Wow!
El bloque, sé que no iba a haber tech y iba a haber un follow ahí de parte de Fatality, buen tech de parte de Oni, pero ya no.
¡Wow! Take el 200%. Me sorprende que eso no sea un poquito de carrito para forzar el salto y de vuelta. La respuesta es que sí.
Completamente otro Fatality, yo lo veo ya un poco más adaptado, está excelente con la raíz ahí, la agresividad, cuidado, a veces es como Lucky, ¿no? Como Lucky de repente no es muy bueno ser tan agresivo porque tiene tan buenas opciones para hacer reversal que lo acabamos de ver.
Y el doble upper no consigue el golpe final con la rodilla que creo que no hubiera metido igual. No tiene materiales, es el Lul.
Una situación muy complicada que se encontraba Fatality. Vamos a ver si pues tiene el momento para caigo en blanquito y nada, y ahí el golpe del Junker porque el escudo le tenía bastante bajo.
Está perfecto para cubrir todo y salta Steve porque si ese up tilt o en este caso el asphalt, pero tenemos los combos más muro de bloques ahí completamente de concreto para que
bastante complicado a pesar de que no tiene tantísimos materiales. Ya tiene la
Oni prácticamente sin materiales, está buscando la kill, no necesita minar, necesita utilizar esto, tiene una redstone, así que el siguiente carrito podría ser letal. Pone estos dos muros para forzar el salto de Fatality y efectivamente lo fuerza, pero ojo que esto todavía no terminó, ahora que Fatality tiene range, podría ser el milagro.
Pero ya tenemos otro diamante todavía, porque no había sido suficiente el look que va a ser.
Unfortunately, that went a little bit rough for me. It got 3-0'd. It was... Second game was not so bad. Aside from, that one time I couldn't dodge minecart. I didn't mash out in time, so I just got spiked and died. It'd be that way sometimes, but at the very least, I'm still alive. I only need to win one more match to make top 64s. It's not the worst position in the world to be in. As long as I can win my next match, I'll be in tomorrow. And then if I can win one more match after that, I'll outplace my seed. So my goal at this point is just to win 2 more matches.
That unfortunately went pretty roughly for me, but at least I'm not eliminated yet. If I can win this next match, I'll make it to the next day in top 64. I have to fight Mancha's Piranha Plant. I feel like this matchup is probably pretty even, and I have more experience playing it than you'd probably expect due to running into Lucky's plant online pretty often. So I feel confident as long as I play well. And with that, I've qualified for top 64 and get to survive to day 2. I know I have to fight Snoop's Yoshi tomorrow after he lost to Endrick earlier in the bracket, but I know he's a strong player that took Endrick to game 5, so I can't underestimate him at all. Before we get to day 2 though, I'd like to tell you about today's sponsor, Junk Food Arcades. They make pretty cool arcade style controllers for fighting games like the Snackbox Micro, which has been my controller of choice for fighting games for years. They newly dropped the Swirl, which is more aimed at uses outside of fighting games, and it has these pretty neat control spheres you use with your thumbs that feel great. They're high quality and customizable to fit your tastes, and I'm always happy to support a good local brand I actually believe in. Thanks again to Junk Food Arcades for sponsoring this video, and on to day 2 of S Factor 12.
Alright, this is day 2 of S Factor 12, and I'm feeling pretty good. I had a hearty breakfast. I made some good preparations for Snoop last night. As long as I play well, I actually like my bracket math a lot today, so
Look at that.
gotta lock in.
Now I see why he gave Hendrik so much trouble. That was closer than I'd like it to be, but now I've outplaced my seed at this event, slowly but surely inching my way back to the top of these tournaments. Next up, I'm going to have to fight Neo's Corrin, currently the top ranked Corrin in the world if I recall correctly, and number 27 in the world overall. We've never played before in bracket, and I feel extremely comfortable fighting this character both in Ultimate and even in Smash 4 where I was well known for being strong in this matchup. Very excited for this set.
Playing justamente pues es la manera en la que acostumbran conservar el salto, ¿no? O sea, parece que ya no regresan y muchas veces como de que creativa para hacerlo y justamente es algo que Neo acaba de demostrar en este momento y él
pues conecta justamente para minimizar esto y me encanta justamente que a pesar de que su pantalla tenía toda la ventaja de la red de sus manos con el rodillazo
para evitarse caer tan rápido y evitarse que Fatality lo pueda castigar, pero aquí que precisamente está castigando de la mejor manera es Fatality, va a ir a buscarlo buscando el OP.
¡Uy! ¡Brutal! Pero está perdiendo por precisamente la ventaja y
bueno, también
a ver, ¿qué está pasando aquí, Fatality?
Me atrevo, pues desafortunado para él, que si bien no se murió de eso, después acaba por sí irse justamente en la medida de la plataforma y lo busca justamente al momento, para su mala suerte no le está funcionando la ventaja que estaba sacando, ahorita no se lo sacaba por ir, pero la pantalla de daño crítico ahora sí lo va a hacer. Cierto, o sea, la manera en la que mata Corrin es acostumbra a hacer por los lados gracias al team, pero el cambio también lo puede hacer. Entonces, pues justamente con esto rodillando
de abajo del escenario. Ok, la de Fito, ya que de Fatality, esto aquí no me describe el escenario, lo pinea y justamente
lo clava y se lo acaba llevando por el. Así que pues bueno, ¡ay Dios!
Ok, muy buen esto ahí por parte de Dios para no caer aquí en el lado, pero ahora sí caemos, ya buscamos algo aquí, se lo lleva, no, ya no conecta, ok, lo está intentando mucho, y el Spike lo
que él sí lo hubiera intentado la primera, en este momento ya lo hizo, sin embargo, uy, ok, esto le sirve contra Falcon, sí, pero lo acaba por salvar, desafortunado para Neo, sigue con la posición favorable, la venta,
y le va a hacer absorbido y fuerza a Geráculo, aquí del down, y ahí lo spikea, loco, puedes tomar opciones un poquito más desesperadas, iniciamos rápidamente. ¡Oh, Dios mío! ¡No puede ser! ¡Fatality está loco! Consigue un spike con solamente 11%, le arranca completamente la ventaja del match. ¡Adiós! ¡Que el otro spike que está buscando Fatality está loquísimo, Gabo!
¡Qué manera de demostrar! ¡Ay! ¡No responde inmediatamente!
El neutral aquí ya se retendió un poquito, mira, güey.
Sí,
neutral, ya el control del escenario ya no es de nadie.
No, y vaya manera de empezar el juego, ¿no? O sea, con 2 stops de menos por cada uno de los jugadores. Es increíble la manera en la que el top lane está haciendo las suyas y el up smash. Muy bien cachado ese aterrizaje en la plataforma. Neo con la ventaja nuevamente, pero uy, este ángulo es terrible. A ver si no lo acabo por futulear. Ok, muy bien alternativa. Este OP de Corrin es muy difícil de castigar si no lo sabes enseñar bien. Fatality lo ha hecho, pero eso no quiere decir que lo vaya a hacer siempre, ¿no? Aquí tenemos el OP ahora por parte de Captain Falcon, nuevamente volviendo al escenario y buscando ya la alternativa para que Neo de cualquier cosa como ese backer en Sour Spot, pero va a ser suficiente para que eso se acabe.
Este es uno de los juegos más rápidos que hemos tenido de Twitch. Sí. La verdad es que ya estamos en la última stop. Es cuestión de que alguien complete porcentaje. Uy, el clasheo aquí no fue interrumpido el side B. Aquí con la espada le da oportunidad a Neo de recuperar su posición en el control del escenario. Muy desafortunado ahí el error. No fue muy simple, pero Fatality está buscando justamente el cero. Excelente error de la plataforma para no caer en el net. Vamos a ver qué está buscando. ¿Quién lo consigue? Uy, el rodillazo. Sí, muy buen DI por parte de Neo. Así hacia la izquierda para no caer en el sweet spot. Está buscando. ¡No! ¿Qué pasó?
That was the most fun I've had playing Ultimate all year. I feel like both of us just wanted to crush each other at every turn, and it was just an endless slugfest. Sets like that are why I love Smash so much at the end of the day. I'm also in top 32 now and further outplacing my seed. My next opponent is Mao's Ryu, the best Shoto player in Mexico, and he took hurt to Game 5 earlier in this tournament, so I know he's a monster I have to respect. I sadly have little confidence in this matchup since I don't have a game plan I trust against him yet, but this is a good chance to test things out and use this as a litmus test to see if what I try this time sticks. Damn it. I kept it respectable, but sadly wasn't able to force a Game 5 this time. And I'm out at 25th at S Factor 12 out of 1,000 plus entrants, and an S tier ranked event. In my eyes, this is my best result I've had since coming back to Smash, so I'm happy overall. Got some clear things to work on at the Steve and Ryu matchups, but I know I can figure something out eventually, so it's back to work for me. Thank you all so much for watching this far and supporting the channel. More stuff like this in the future if you click subscribe, and if you'd like to go a little further to help more videos like this get made, consider becoming a YouTube member. Starting at just $1 a month, you can get early uploads from many videos, unedited VODs from plenty of stuff I record at large events like all the sets I recorded at S Factor 12, emotes on YouTube when I stream, and other benefits during streaming in the future. Special thanks to Lynn, Superfine Spice, Burn Blue, Sino Productions Presents, Ismail Nunez, It's Time, Plushie01, Bruins Girl 33, Ya Boy Fluffers, Omega Master 1795, El Hassaman, Rider Fate, GM Freak 2013, Simon, French Twin, Needlemeyer, Luis Jerez, Ely, Just Raph, Dr. Clone Sonic 6414, Scary, Bloody Dwight, Expert 15 MNT0, Chris, Christian Fuenzalida, Ryan Badecki, Taco Link, Miguel Corona, I'm not sure how to say this, so I apologize in advance, Josu, Samurai MROP, Jamal Brooks, oh my god, and XX Catastrophe XX for all supporting the channel, and I'll see you all next time.